Hey, what's up guys? It's been a long time since I've vlogged. I've been gone working on projects that aren't finished, and because it was taking so long, I was like, you know what, I should go back to vlogging so there's a huge gap from stuff on my channel. Today I'm back at Matchbox shooting a photo shoot for a client who has these custom laser cutted boxes that hold like advanced like adult games like Magica, like not like little kid games. You'll see. They're pretty awesome games, and I have to do a ton of shooting for them today. It's probably the biggest shoot I've ever done, and I figured why not show you guys.
Am I numb to the pain? Am I numb to the pain? Am I numb to the pain? It's just all in my brain. It's just all in my brain. It's just all in my brain. Don't let me go falling. Don't let me go falling. On the ground like every night, do it all again in that morning. Work that 12 to 8 so I pay the bills. Getting great but got hated still. Learn to risk it all, learn to
Alright, this is what I currently have set up right here. This is my light box. Everything's gonna be basically centered and kind of shot so that like this line right here isn't there and only kind of this is there or this is there, but you can see that this is really smooth and this is not.
I learn to take a chance now, it's time to go big. Told that A&R, I'm good. You can't talk me down on your block. Look what happened all in a couple months. See, mama said I go far. Hit that stage, you know we go hard. Hit that bass, you know we ride out.
Okay, so basically what I have to do is with each of these shoots, I have a specific set of shots that I want to get. There are 5 that I've listed for each box, and then two extras actually that I'm gonna do is one, while it's here, I'm gonna take everything out and put it out and take a shot of it. Then later, I'm gonna take a vertical shot, everything's in here, but I'm gonna go through with you guys kind of how I would take, or well, what pictures I am taking of each one of these boxes. So first, I wanna get a shot that's just about like right straight on here. Okay, so next I want to get a shot from the front, but also showing what's on top, because on these boxes, as you can see here, they have laser engravings that are awesome, by the way, that represent the game that's inside here. So I want to capture both of those so they know it's on the front and the top. And sometimes on the front, it doesn't have the words of the game, but it does on the top, but it's not that case for this game. That's good. Basically what I shoot for with each of these pictures is that there's an even amount of space here at the bottom and down the sides. Now, with anything that has lines that are traveling to a point far off into the distance, it's going to appear as things come in this way. So the most you can do is just get these corners lined up equal with how much space you have left in the frame. And then I just make sure that the general or the main thing that I'm trying to capture is in focus. Now I have my camera settings at 100 shutter, 7.1 on the f-stop, and 640 on the ISO. I do not need to be that low, but the high f-stop allows me to get more in focus, which is more important here. Now I do have like 2 other shots, but if you do photo shoots or video shoots, you gotta kind of like, you don't necessarily go in order, you go in the order that makes the most sense for time. So while this is open, I'm just gonna go ahead and break it down and get the majority and what I think are the most important pieces in here laid out in here to take a picture to kind of distinguish one game from the other by displaying its contents. And you can kind of do little things like, for example, I'm trying to display what's in these boxes and I just went ahead and let it spill out here. I have no idea what games these are. One of the funny things of when you do product photography is that you really quickly find out the flaws of somebody's product. Fortunately, it's not our job to come back to them with, hey, you know, you got to play around with my thing for a while, what did you think? But basically when you're doing photography, don't be afraid to try new things, try something different. If you have an angle or maybe a different way to light, go ahead and do that. Everybody says it, especially when you're trying to learn a trade. People will often say something of, learn the rules and then break them. Express yourself creatively however you want to while trying to back it by at least some photography sciences, if you want to call it, or some basics.
Finally, jeez.
I couldn't get the angle right, like it'd be kind of like off crooked just a little bit, and although I can just like crop it and rotate it in post, it irritates me and I just want to get it right now.
Oh, this is a good box. Check it out. Let me show you. All of the Cards Against Humanity. All of them. I'm trying to think of new ways to make the vlog interesting. Like, for instance, on the drive over here, I was like, you know what? I could record my drive. And I was like, nah, nobody really wants to see that. And I had a buddy of mine last weekend mentioned that he saw my nature walk vlog and basically made fun of it, which, you know, whatever. There's always going to be people who don't really like what you're doing. And I mean, he just didn't understand basically why I was doing it, or really what it was anyways. So it was basically making fun of it out of like pure ignorance. But it also reminded me that I need different ways of. I have to keep the vlog interesting and not in the same stupid ways I've been doing. Finished up at Matchbox. I'm back home working on Mic's on. I'm getting everything cataloged. I'm just gonna start editing now and see if I can turn this around and get him all of his photos done today. That'd be like the fastest turnaround ever. So that's what I'm working on while watching anime. Can you hear it? Oftentimes, like nature photographers or natural light photographers just have like a camera, and if anything else, they may have like a, you know, those big little things. Son of a obviously, I'm not super enthusiastic right now.